Did you know that Prince William has been accused of displaying racist behavior? Our tale begins with an incident that sent ripples across the globe. An incident that saw the prince allegedly pointing a finger in a black girl's face. A seemingly trivial gesture, yet one that carried with it undertones of racial superiority and prejudice, echoing the sentiments of a bygone era. The girl in question, Michelle Agyeman, was purportedly used as a pawn in the prince's game of image management. A photo op, if you will. A calculated move, one might argue, designed to paint the prince in a more favourable light and counter allegations of racism. But was this gesture genuine? Or was it merely a facade meant to appease the public eye? This incident raises questions about Prince William's attitudes towards people of darker skin or those with thick blood, as it's been described. The suggestion is that these attitudes become even more pronounced when such individuals marry into the royal family. This begs the question, is there an undercurrent of racism that runs deep within the veins of the monarchy? We know that the prince is no stranger to controversy. He's been accused of trying to save face after his father, Charles, was criticised for a team photo that conspicuously left out Michelle Agyeman. Could this be a case of father-son rivalry? A bid by the prince to prove that he is a better person and not racist in the least? As we delve deeper, we uncover a pattern of alleged racist behaviour that the prince seems to be trying hard to conceal. But can he? Can one truly hide their true nature? Or will it inevitably reveal itself, regardless of how hard one tries to suppress it? The truth, as they say, has a way of surfacing. And as we peel back the layers of this royal saga, we find ourselves asking, Prince William's actions suggest he may be trying to hide his alleged racist behaviour. But can he? The royal family, an institution known for its tradition and prestige, might be harbouring a dark secret. The allegations of racism within this esteemed institution have been circulating for some time now, casting a long shadow over their polished image. The eye of this storm is Meghan Sussex, a woman who dared to challenge the status quo, and in return has shared her experiences of racism within the family's gilded walls. Meghan's account of her time within the royal family paints a picture that is far from the fairy tale we've been led to believe. She speaks of feeling ostracised, of being treated differently because of her skin colour, and of a pervasive culture of racism that seems to permeate the very fabric of the institution. Prince William has also been swept up in these allegations. Accusations suggest that he too has displayed elements of this prejudice, an ugly truth that stands in stark contrast to the image he strives to portray. Then there's King Charles, the figurehead of the family, who recently faced backlash for seemingly ignoring black individuals in a queue of well-wishers. This incident, seemingly minor in isolation, takes on a much graver tone when viewed in the context of Meghan's allegations and the royal family's historical interactions with people of colour. These incidents, these allegations, they're not just about racism, they're about a systemic issue that seems to be woven into the very fabric of the royal family. They're about an institution that has for centuries been the emblem of tradition and respect now being called into question. Are these allegations of racism tarnishing the reputation of the royal family? It certainly seems so. The question now is, will the royal family address these accusations head-on, or continue to brush them under their gilded carpets? Only time will tell. Until then, the world watches, waits, and wonders. Recent events have revealed that Prince William might not be the only royal accused of racism. As we delve deeper into the heart of the matter, it appears that the apple might not fall far from the tree. An incident involving King Charles, the father of Prince William, has raised more than a few eyebrows. It was an ordinary day, people gathered in anticipation, waiting for a chance to shake the hand of a real-life king. Yet, as the line moved forward, the crowd noticed something disconcerting. It seemed as if King Charles was deliberately skipping over individuals of darker complexion. A mere coincidence, some argued, while others saw it as a blatant display of racial discrimination. This incident has not only tarnished the image of King Charles, but has also cast a shadow on the entire royal family, including Prince William. The question that naturally arises is whether Prince William is trying to cover up his father's alleged behaviour. If we closely observe Prince William's recent interactions with Michelle Agyeman, one might argue that he's using these as a platform to counteract the negative publicity, a simple act of public relations management, or a genuine attempt to bridge the racial divide. The jury is still out on that one. The interesting part is the timing of it all. This incident comes on the heels of accusations of racism directed at Prince William himself. Could it be that he is using this opportunity to divert attention from his actions, or is he genuinely trying to make amends? What we do know is that the royal family, with its centuries-old traditions and customs, has a long way to go in terms of embracing diversity and equality. The actions of King Charles and Prince William have only served to amplify these concerns. So we're left to ponder. Is King Charles also guilty of racist behavior? The evidence suggests it might be the case. But more importantly, will the royal family take the necessary steps to address these allegations, or will they continue to sweep them under the regal rug? Only time will tell. Are the royals trying to cover up their alleged racist behavior? That's the question we find ourselves asking today. Prince William, second in line to the British throne, has been observed on multiple occasions engaging in actions that some interpret as attempts to save face in the eyes of the public. One such instance involved Michelle Agyeman, a young woman of colour. Prince William was seen putting his finger in her face. Many saw this as a calculated move, a photo opportunity designed to show the prince in a positive light. However, critics argue that it was a thinly veiled attempt to distract from allegations of racial bias. But it doesn't stop with Prince William. His father, King Charles, has also been in the spotlight for his alleged discriminatory behavior. There was a recent incident where he reportedly skipped over black individuals in a handshake queue. Could it be that Prince William's actions are an attempt to divert attention from his father's controversies? Or is this a case of father and son rivalry, with William trying to portray himself as the better, more accepting royal? These attempts at image control raise questions about the monarchy's attitude towards people of colour. If these allegations hold true, it paints a troubling picture of a royal family that discriminates based on race. This is not a new accusation. Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has previously spoken out about the racial bias she experienced within the royal institution. The implications of such a cover-up are far-reaching. It undermines the monarchy's credibility and raises questions about its relevance in a diverse and multicultural society. The question remains, can they successfully hide their alleged racist behavior, or will the truth eventually come out? The world is watching, waiting for the answers. But one thing is certain, in the age of information and social media, it is becoming increasingly difficult for even the most powerful to sweep uncomfortable truths under the royal rug. It's clear that these allegations of racism within the royal family cannot be ignored. The whispers and rumours have grown into a deafening roar, a roar that echoes the pain of those who've been wronged and resonates with the countless others who've experienced similar prejudice. We, the listeners, the observers, the ones who stand outside the grand walls of the palace, bear a responsibility to ensure that these allegations are not swept under the opulent rugs of the royal household. We must remember that discrimination, whether it happens in the heart of a monarchy or in the corners of a common household, is abhorrent and unacceptable. In this age of digital connectivity, we are equipped with powerful tools that can amplify the voices of the unheard. Tools that can spread awareness faster than any royal decree. We must use these tools wisely and conscientiously. So let us not dismiss these allegations as mere tabloid fodder. Let us not turn a blind eye to the possibility of racism lurking within the hallowed halls of the royal household. Let us not forget that silence in the face of injustice is complicity. We must share these stories, discuss them, debate them. We must ensure that they reach every corner of the globe, because awareness is the first step towards change. It's the spark that ignites the flame of accountability. Let us also remember that the royal family, despite their titles and their crowns, are not above reproach. They too must be held accountable for their actions, just like any other citizen. They too must face the consequences of their actions if found guilty. So, let's raise our voices against racism. Let's share this video, let's spread the word. Let's stand together in the face of discrimination, in the pursuit of justice. The royal family's alleged racism is a serious issue that needs to be addressed. Sharing this video and spreading awareness is the first step towards holding them accountable.